right, here we are, guys. Here with this cool guy here, Doug. He's showing me around with this electric vehicle. He probably knows more than I do about it, but it's just great to be here down in Irvine. Brandon, you never know where we're going to end up. Last time I was thinking about this guy, a car came in, looked just like his, up at Tanya's place. Hey, Tanya, Brian, how you guys doing? I'm here with Doug. He just got back, I think, guys, his first day back. Look at him, he looks like he's from Florida already.
What does that mean?
All right, he was a little ill, but now he looks great. He's getting ready for SEMA. Doug, tell us a little bit about this car.
This is the Mark III-E. So this is a super performance Mark III-E electric Cobra. It's the first one built. It's the prototype car. They're now available for order. Has a Tesla P100 drivetrain in it. It's capable of a lot more. We have it turned down to 1,500 foot-pounds of torque, and it's making probably a little over 650 horsepower and weighs about 2,300 pounds. So it's fast, really fast.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now I know that Doug is he committed to helping us out. He's going to be one of the guest speakers at the summit. We couldn't get him last year, but it's just because of timing. So it's not that he didn't want to do it. He just, these guys are busy. So what can you tell about the kids? You know, why is that so important to do something with the kids?
You know, I've got a 19-year-old son, and I see a lot of kids that are going off and doing different kinds of things, but they've lost touch with the trades. And, you know, we need people, and I think we're seeing it now with all the supply chain stuff and shortages. We need people here who can build stuff and make stuff and not just order stuff online and do things like that on the computer. We need people who can work with their hands. And I think it's really important to instill that kind of desire in these kids at a young age. And the way to do that is to get them interested in things like this, like rockets.
And like all this. Yeah. I mean, you know, you started, now when did you, what age did you really get into cars?
I was into cars from as early as I can remember. It started out with mini bikes when I was 4. Then, you know, progressed. I was mainly motorcycles.
I was at motorcycles too.
Yeah, up until I was 15, and I was kind of an all or nothing guy. So motocross, after when I was 15, I had one more bad accident, and I'm like, my self-preservation mechanism kicked in, so I was off of that. But I had
4 wheels after that.
Yeah, I had an uncle. I grew up in North Carolina, so I had an uncle who was really into NASCAR, and he had a son my age. We were like brothers growing up. So if his wife didn't take the ticket for NASCAR that weekend, it was mine. And so I grew up going to NASCAR races back when there were real cars with the doors welded shut. And, you know, real characters like Bobby Allison was my guy, David Pearson, Richard Petty, Cale Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip, all those guys. And it was just so much fun going on the track, and just the noise the cars made. My dad was a boat dealer. He raced boats growing up against Reggie Fountain, who's pretty popular in his fountain boats now. So I was just into things that are fast, things that make noise, and just really the car thing just really, really stuck with me, mainly because of my uncle.
And here we are today, kids. You know, he named all those great people. Well, now he was young, and now he's the one that people are going to be talking about, looking up to him for all the stuff. But he got to start at, you know, 14, 15 years old. Okay, and in high school, that's why that's such a focus for us, Doug, is that we think that the high school is really where it makes you or break you, you know, and they're not really teaching that in high school as much. So we're trying to bring that back.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you really talking to the kids, the parents, administration, why it's so important, and we look forward to having you speak at the Global Diversity Summit, February 24th, 25th, 26th of 2022. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
And this is Doug from Hillbank.